I'm Clare Floyd DeVries. I'm a set designer and an architect. Mainly these days I'm doing set design. I called myself a set designer pretty immediately because those first two shows, and I was hooked. Love at first sight. On a good day in architecture, it's wonderful. You're designing and you get to see it built, and you get to see the sunlight and the shade, and people live in it and are happy with it. Unfortunately, architecture's gotten very bogged down in kind of the legislated end of it. The building codes, the zoning. The proportion is like 10% fun to 90% dealing with everything else. The percentage of creative fun in theater, for me, I mean this is personal taste, but on a good show it's 90% fun and 10%, why am I doing this? No! Average is probably more like 75%, but that's really good. That's really, really high. And I enjoy getting it built in a way that I didn't so much in architecture. The stakes are higher there. If you make a mistake, it might cost thousands, tens of thousands to fix that. If you make a mistake in theater, you're wasting time, other people's time maybe some money, but usually you can go and fix it with paint and tape. And that's lowers the stakes for me in a way. It's still incredibly important that the design be right, but you're not at the mercy of the pocketbook in the same way. Set design is a kind of lonely thing, especially at first. You're first learning, you don't have any contacts. You want to make friends with the technical director. If you can stand on this side and hold the weight of this tube.
Do we know our sight line?
Yeah, I think I just figured it out.
Okay.
You really want to be friends with them, and you want to use their ideas. They're full of fantastic ideas. Shoot, this stuff's tough. No, it's like it just bounces off this fabric. Okay.
You know,
I've
got some really powerful magnets.
I bet that would work. One right at the edge.
Right?
Cool, yeah, that's much better. I didn't always know the theater way to do things, but coming from an architecture background, I felt pretty comfortable about how to make stuff stand up and not squash people, so it's good. Theater is much, much more collaborative. In theory, architecture is, because of course you have builders and you have engineers, but it's much more formalized. You sit around a table, you hand the builders these documents, and then they go off and do them, you know. But in theater, it really is a lot more freewheeling, a lot more collaborative, a lot more meetings, a lot more informal discussions, a lot of working it out in the field. Yeah, I think that's great. And it's one of the things I really, really enjoy about it. Oh, that's fantastic. That is perfect.